again. Oh my goodness, the air in Palm Springs really is deserty air. I've never experienced anything like that before. So my skin was so dry. I normally have like normal dehydrated skin, but it was so dry. So whenever I was coming home to shower, I would always use one of these bad boys in between going to Coachella, because I knew how dusty the air was going to be that night and my skin needed so much hydration. So I would put them in my little fridge in my hotel room. This one has been in the fridge in my house. This is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Mask, intensive hydrating mask, and it's just one of those sheet masks that you use after cleansing. I've already cleansed my face. When they've been in the fridge, oh my god, it feels so good. So this is what it looks like. A little bit serial killer like, but it actually feels so good on the face, so cooling and hydrating. And I'm gonna put this on, and then, oh, it looks so funny. So I'm gonna put this on, and while it's on, blow dry my hair. While my skin is getting all hydrated, it feels incredibly cooling right now. It's exactly what I need. My skin is really dry right now as well. So I'm gonna put this on. This is a look. This is a look. I'm gonna dry my hair and get back. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes or so, and I've just roughly dried my hair and put it off my face. So I'm done. The mask. Oh, my fin. That's a word. My skin feels so much better. So there's excess product left on my skin now. Kind of feels just like a mixed tooth shape. I'm just mixing them together on the back of my hand. I'm just gonna do one side of my face at a time. So I'm aiming for a full coverage look, but thin layers, just to make sure that it stays on the best. Yeah, the color's not too bad. I'm just gonna bring it down my neck as well. So you can see I'm getting some really nice coverage there, but I don't look full on caked up or anything. It's just covering my imperfections and evening out my skin. And I'm just using this flat top brush as well to apply that. Oh girl, my coffee has not kicked in today, let me tell you that. I need like a jump start. Like you do with the cars, like the I'm feeling a little bit sick at the moment. I think I'm coming down with something. The weather has changed drastically in Sydney. It has gone from like 30 degrees to 12 degrees in the space of a week, and everyone is just getting so sick, and the body doesn't know what to do, and there's just such a dramatic climate change. I think that looks pretty good. Oh, I forgot to zoom you in. Come here. That's a bit better. You can see what I'm doing. So there we go. And because we had lots of moisturizer and hydrating products on, you can still see a really nice glow in my skin. I'm just going to quickly set my eyelid as well with the translucent powder. I have a nice big flat eyeshadow brush to do that. So I actually kept my eyes pretty simple during the festival. I just kind of went with a blown out shimmery bronzy kind of look with liner and lashes. But yeah, I just kind of kept it quite simple. But then it's when you add the gems and stuff on the face that makes you look super done up. So I'm just using the Natural Illusion eyeshadow trio, and I'm using this taupe shade in the middle. Just going to use that in my crease for some definition. So I'm just blending that into my crease and just winging it out at the end. I like to pull my crease colors and eyeshadow right out towards the temple, and that's what's going to give you that kind of elongated almond shaped eye. I really like how that looks. You can bring this up as far as you want or keep it as low as you want depending on your eye shape or your preference. It's up to you. Then let's do that again. Then I'm going to take the Natural Illusion pressed eyeshadow in the shade number 4, Sunrise. I wore this I think pretty much every day. Just taking that on my finger, really simply because it's a nice pressed kind of pigment, and I am tapping that all across the lid. I like to use my finger because I just think it picks up the pigment really well, and you can really stick it down there as well. If you want to grab your blending brush and just smooth it over the edge to make sure it's nice and seamless. Pick up a little bit of extra product if you want to. Blow out that bronze as much as you want. I kind of like to go for gold with it, really. Just, woo, wing it out. Now using the Natural Illusion Pressed eyeshadow in the shade Sunset. So I have Sunrise and Sunset on my eyes. That's cute, I didn't even realize that's what I was using. And I'm going to use this kind of like flat top brush to pack on color. I'm going to just add a little bit of depth to the outer corner. So just packing that on the outer V. And then I'll go in with the little blending brush afterwards, just to make sure it's all blended in. Then just really softly with my blending brush, just blending the two colors together in the center so you don't have that line. And then just on the edge as well, just softly, softly. Don't want to disturb the color too much, just making sure that it all blends in. Now just to clean up a little bit of the fallout, I'm going to use and just swipe underneath the eye. There's only a teeny tiny bit, so just do it very gently, and it will just make that outer edge a little bit more crisp as well. And then we can go in with our concealer. For under the eyes, I'm using the Flawless Concealer in the shade 2 Porcelain Beige. And I'm just going to, you know, do the usual bit of contour by doing a triangle under the eye and down the center of the nose, chin, and middle of the forehead. I'm just going to blend that in with the concealer brush and then go over the top with my foundation brush. So just patting it in first, and then I'll dab over with the flat top brush that we used with our foundation. Concealer is really nice. It's a stick formula, but it's very creamy, so it really works well on the face and the under eyes. You can use it to sharpen up the outer edge of your makeup as well. Yeah, so then with my foundation brush, just gliding over the top. Now I'm just going to set the face and under eyes with the translucent powder. This is just the Kabuki brush. Kabuki, not Kabuki. I feel like I was going to say kombucha there. Kabuki. Okay, so back to the eyes. I'm using the contour eye pencil, and I'm just going right into the eye with that. It's in the shade brown. Simple. You guys know I like a brown liner most of the time over black. Going right into my waterline and tight line with that. And also adding that to the top of the lash line to add some more definition. Just keeping it as close to the lash line as possible. You'll see from the picture that I had lash, you know, you can pop on a lash with it, whatever you feel like is best. Now I'm just going to use the shade Stone, which is like a dark brown, and the eye definer brush. And I'm going to use that over the liner on my lash line. I find this just kind of sets the liner in place as well. Now for mascara, just lashings and lashings of mascara. I won't bore you too much with the application of the mascara because honestly, who wants to watch someone put on mascara? It's like the most boring thing ever. And just drop the eyeshadow. Come back. So, mascara's on. Brows are on as well. Just did them as I normally do, except for maybe just like a little bit more intense because, you know, Coachella, I'm wearing a hat as well. I want the brows to stand out, so yeah, just throw on your brows as per usual. Now I'm just adding that shade Sunrise underneath my eyes as well. I'm just using that on short brush to kind of pack it on and bringing it right out. This color is so pretty. It's just like the most gorgeous shimmery bronzy orange undertoned pretty thing. So just pushing that in, winging it out. Oh, it's so pretty. Makes your eyes look red blue as well. Now I'm going to bronze up my face with the matte pressed bronzer in the shade number 1. Oh, wrong side. Bondi Bronze. Just using that on a big fluffy brush and just bronzing up in the usual areas. I like to go, don't drop it, don't drop it. Oh, ooh, that was close. It's across the temples, forehead. I'm wearing a hat, so I'm not going to worry too much about the forehead. Just across the cheeks and under the chin.